Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Beaver from New Insight with a little update on LinkedIn endorsements. I just did a presentation on LinkedIn this morning and it turns out endorsements are still driving everyone crazy. So the question that came up this morning was that people wanted to know what to do when someone has endorsed you for a skill that really doesn't apply. And so this, what usually will happen, if you have a pending endorsement for something you have not accepted as a skill that maybe you built it or someone already endorsed you and said, oh yes, I do that. If it's something that is pending, it will show up in a blue box above the header of your profile. I'm sure a lot of you have seen these blue boxes. Nothing's going to appear on mine right now because I have no pending endorsements. But let me show you. I mocked it up in a PowerPoint slide. Let me show you what that would look like. This is the blue box. And so if someone named Ann had endorsed me for 3 things, if I decide that any of these do not apply, I can just click on the X and delete them. So I can remove one. I can remove them all. I can just delete the whole box by clicking on the X up here if none of them apply. But for example, I may say, well, business strategy isn't specific enough. I do strategic planning. I do marketing strategy, but I don't want business strategy. I could click on that, delete that one skill, and then click on Add to Profile to add project planning and marketing. So let's go back to the LinkedIn profile. And I want to show you how to manage skills and endorsements. So let's go into edit mode. And then I'm going to scroll down to my endorsements section. And notice that I put it right below my summary. You can move sections in your LinkedIn profile around using this little arrow right here on the right. So that's a nice feature. And since we want to manage some skills, maybe a skill has kind of snuck in here that doesn't really apply, so I'll click on Edit. And you can see that right up front, there's something new here. LinkedIn, I think, is responding to this frustration with endorsements. So now there are additional options. You can say, I want to be endorsed. Yes, that's the default. But you can change that to no. If you just don't want to deal with this at all, you don't care about endorsements. A lot of people think they're silly because people just click and endorse you for ridiculous things. You can turn it off by saying no. I'm going to keep it on yes, and there are certain options you can then modify. So do I want to be in endorsement suggestions to my connections? Well, yes, I want them to endorse me. So let's keep that on. 2, do I want to see suggestions for my connections? Sure, I want to endorse them whenever possible. I am very careful about this, though. If something is suggested to me that my connection does not do, I will not endorse them for it. So take a little caution with these endorsements. Don't go too crazy. And then the last one, send me notifications via email when my connections endorse me. Well, that one I'm going to deselect because I'm on LinkedIn every day, and I can go right up here to this little arrow or flag, which is the notification flag, and view my notifications. So I'm turning off notifications for endorsements. And then I can scroll down and manage any of these skills that I've been endorsed for. Now, again, I manage mine. I do a good job of managing this on a regular basis. So my top items are I'm okay with. I get a lot of endorsements for things I'm known for. And there was one thing that I noticed down here that's kind of a duplicate. So if you have a little duplication, a little overlap, you can manage that. Here's one, optimized press releases. I have 2 endorsements. And up here, I have 8 for regular press releases. Well, it would be nice if those were combined. So I could delete one and keep the other. In this case, I'm going to keep them both. But the fact of the matter is I do a lot on online marketing. And so when I do press releases, I'm definitely optimizing them. The titles, I make sure the right keywords are in the release. And by putting those press releases online, those help my clients get found. And so truly, I like optimized press releases better than regular press releases. but I'm going to leave them because I have 8 endorsements for press releases. So I don't want to just get rid of that. I'll keep it. But that's just an example. Anything you want to get rid of, you can um, click on the X and it will delete it. Well, here's one, leadership. So I am not really a leadership consultant. That's not a focus of mine. And I think I'm going to delete that one. So let's click on that and boom, it's gone. It's very easy to do. So be careful because now that one's gone. But if you make a mistake, you can always cancel. But I'm going to click on save. And now I've removed a skill that really isn't a core thing that I do. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about skills and endorsements. I think it's really great that LinkedIn has added some new features, and thanks for listening.